September 7th. Loaded Colt 45. The night of September 7th, Evan, John Knowles' roommate, came and knocked on my door laughing. He said, "Hey man, come here, you gotta check this out." In college, I learned that when someone says, "You've gotta see this," to quickly follow them if you wanted to see something awesome. I walked in, and John was on his bed in his boxers, completely wasted. I tried talking to him, but instantly realized that he was far too gone. There were a few other people in the room, two of which I hadn't met before. Both were John's friends, who explained they had all been pounding 40s, and John won the drinking contest. I hung out for a few minutes, because I was still young and able to tolerate drunks. John was talking about how he had crushed two 40s. Evan told me it was more like a 40 ounce and a half. It didn't matter, because it turned out, John was blacked out. We didn't find that out until the next morning. There was John, in his boxers, completely waste-faced, laying in his bed. It was a sight for sore eyes. It got better when one of John's friends decided to get into the bed with him so they could take a picture together. His friend stayed in John's bed, and it was almost as if they were snuggling with one another. It was hysterical, because we already had cameras out, so we just kept paparazziing it up, capturing their gay hiatus while the booze was still in their systems. I was done watching this weekday, early night shit show, so I excused myself back to my room. I didn't need to be around anything illegal in the dorms if I could help it. If I wasn't participating in the fun, I didn't want to be there when the consequences came. When I went back to my room, I had a missed call and message. It was from Eric, who I had met through Patrick O'Connor. He said that if I was interested in pledging SIG-H, that they were having a barbecue, and they would like me to come for some free food and a quick interview. I thought it sounded pretty lame that these guys were calling me to have an interview, so I didn't bother texting or calling back. It was destined to happen, though, because they had me in their sights. The next day, I went to John and Evan's room to see if John got a call as well. Evan told me, as John was laughing, that the night before, John got up in the middle of the night and woke Evan up in his commotion. Then he walked about 3 feet away from his bed, pulled his boxers down to his knees, and started pissing all over a nice carpet Evan had bought for their room. Evan said he thought it was a dream, waking up to John pissing, and he was frozen for a few seconds while he watched a stream of Colt 45 being poured on his carpet. When he realized it was John pissing and not a dream, he screamed, "What the fuck are you doing?" at him in his deep southern drawl, making it hysterical to listen to the story. It didn't wake John up, though. Evan jumped out of his bed and had to shove John into the bathroom, where he continued to piss the whole way. He pissed a breadcrumb trail to the shared bathroom and shower. John didn't have enough energy to make it back to his bed, so he fell asleep in his shower and woke up in the morning in a puddle of his own urine. This would be one of my best friends for the rest of my life.